A little off the green, short of the pin, and yeah, my favorite thing in the world, I got a chip. This round, chipping was, oh my god, would make you want to drink a little bit more than normal. On the And welcome back to part 6 of City Park Golf Course. Thanks for you guys for checking out the series so far. Still figuring out the audio technical difficulties here. But here we are on hole number 16, the signature hole at City Park. You guys, the view from this hole, the video doesn't do it justice. Like, picturesque, like the most famous pictures you see of like downtown Denver, this is where they come from. Like the beautiful skyline, look at those mountains. Just looks phenomenal. This does do a slight dog leg right at those bunkers. You definitely want to be left. But most people do what Dan does. Puts it on the number 15th fairway. Because hitting a golf ball straight, it's hard to do. It's not easy. But it is findable over there. You can get over the trees, and you can get back on number 16. If you play this from the tips, it's 601 yards. It's a long hole. It's not an easy hole. It's definitely a long hole. So you definitely want to be left of the bunkers. If you kind of hug those bunkers on the right and get some release, you will be in position A. It's when you do it right, it's a very easy hole to play. You get there in 3 usually. 2 if you get really lucky, because we're playing it at 538. So if you're one of those guys hit it 300 off the tee, you can cut off a big corner there if you take it right over those bunkers on the right, which is what I'm trying to do. But I push it a little right, not as far as Dan did. So I will be just to the right side of those bunkers in the trees. Like I said, you don't want to be there, but I find myself there. Yeehaw. This is going to be fun. All right, so I am under this pine tree here. I could try to go over this trees in front of me and cut off a little bit of that corner there, but I'm going to do the smart play. Grab a 5-iron, just punch it out, get it back to the fairway, try to get it out there about 80, 90 yards, 100 yards if you get lucky, and just get it out there for a nice third shot. So a little too much on it. Try to cut it off there. Felt I went too far back on my backswing. But I hit a pine tree, and it fell. So mission almost accomplished, but not really. Hole is straight ahead. There's a bunker there on the right. About 230, 240 away from the pin. A little horrible camera angle here for myself. But I am trying to get it around that pine tree in front of me. So as all of my shots have been going right, I am aiming left. And I actually catch it pretty well. That's my 4 hybrid. It starts working back towards the hole. And it actually works out pretty well in my favor. Don't know it now, but it does. So a little off the green, short of the pin. And yeah, my favorite thing in the world, I got a chip. This round, chipping was, oh my god, would make you want to drink a little bit more than normal on the golf course. But I don't use my 58 because that has let me down all day. I go with my attack wedge, and I'm probably just a mental head case here, just trying to figure out, okay, how do I not chunk this again like I've done 37 times during this round? Just got to commit, Gabe. Just got to commit. I actually, so I step up there. It's pretty hilly. The pin is kind of like on a plateau. Everything else kind of runs off. I do catch it pretty well. Bounces up, rolls. This is probably my best chip of the day so far. But hands down. Fourth shot. Yeah, that was probably my best shot of the day. Dan is a little off the green here. Runs it by. Ugh. Not a good par look. Here's Ryan. Get a little run here. Leaves it short. Nice little tap in. So I'm about 7 to 8 feet away. I always try to clean my balls, but I never have like a towel on me. So, and I feel like spitting in your hands is a little gross. I don't know why. Try to clean it. Try to clean the way. Give myself a little trail there to the hole. Dan misses the par, leaves it short. Tap in Bogue. And now I have to actually drain this. Because if not, Dan and I have a little game going on. It's a friendly little game. A little adult beverages at the clubhouse. And I hit it. And I crushed it. That was for 6. For Bogue. Who doesn't love a nice little knee knocker for double Bogue when you're up 1 on your friend and you have 2 holes to play? Awesome. Oh. No, it was for Bogue. God, I need to learn how to count better. Jesus. All right. Now we're at hole 17. It's an uphill par 3. Again, these par 3s at City Park, there's only one, number 12, as we saw last 2 episodes ago, episode 4. That is probably under 150 if they put it all the way in the back. So everything else is definitely over 150. We're talking almost 200. We're at 193 here uphill, so it's playing a little over 200. I got my 4 hybrid. Trying to go back to that 4 hybrid well. Make really good contact, but this one's like a sidewinder. It's just cutting back. From this angle, it looks like I'm close to the front of the green or on the green. So as you can tell, very excited. Dan's going with easy or 7. He does yoga. He's flexible. He's strong. He's so strong. But he's always about 2 to 3 clubs less than I am. So I'm gonna guess that's either a 6 or a 7. And rockets it, gets it pretty well, and he's actually dancing. He's on the left side of the green. And I was a little further right than I thought off the green. So, my favorite thing in the world. I have to chip it. Going again with my my gap wedge, because I do want to get it up and over enough. I'm trying to cut that left side of the bunker to get it to release left and kind of roll to the pin. So I can't really bump and run it because it won't get through the rough, and it'll leave me a super long putt. So I actually make decent contact, get it up in the air, and it kicks left. A little further left than I wanted it to land. But for a second shot, can't complain. Not a pro. And then we have Dan here stepping up to his birdie putt. Gave it a nice little run, but broke a little more right than he thought. So nice little easy tap in par. He's in for par. I have to make this to tie the hole and hold my 1-stroke advantage. All right, guys, in the comments, do you think I actually drained this to hold my 1-stroke lead? That's probably easier said, yeah. My 1-stroke lead to Dan going into 18. Ryan gives it a good little run, but just burned the edge. Taps it in. He was on. That's a Bogue for him as well. So, shot 3. Here's to keep the pressure on Dan on number 18. Can I make it? Oh, I leave it short. Oh no, I leave it short. Door is open. Tap in for Bogue. Door is open, and Dan's feeling it right now. Damn it. Number 18 is right back to the clubhouse. This is, if you're coming off 10, this is where if you leak a little too far right over the bunkers, you're going to be in this fairway. It's a pretty straightforward hole. Bunkers on the left. You do have the bunkers on the right. Dan hits this pretty well. Funny thing is, he actually hits a tree on the fly, so it drops his ball straight down. He hits the pine tree. There it is. Hits the pine tree and it goes straight down on the left-hand side. He nuked that ball, but thankfully for me, since we're having a little friendly match, it knocked it straight down. All right. As we've seen in this video series, everything goes right. So I need to aim left. Aim left. Aim left, Gabe. Please aim left. Please. For the love of God, please. I am aiming left. Thank you. Sometimes I remember to do these things. And I still push it right. But this time, I'm in the bunker on the right-hand side, which is on also the right-hand side of number 10. So you guys get to see that bunker. And here it is. It's like a weird bunker slash like retention pond because there's like sanitation. Someone rolls up into me. Appreciate that fellow on 10. I have a 7-iron. I actually cashed this pretty flush. Tell it to go. Tell it to go. Go, 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 go. So, we're there. There is no rakes nearby, unfortunately. So I just kind of got to do the foot rake. So right about here, I'm about 80 yards short after my second shot. Dan has put it on the back of the green here. So the pressure's on. I have to get this close. It's a front pin, so it is uphill. So I'm just telling myself good contact, good follow through, just contact, contact, contact. You see Dan in the background just walking towards his ball. I do make good contact, but I get under it and I leave it short. And then it starts rolling back. This way I stop because it keeps rolling and rolling and rolling and rolling back. And then finally it stops. So after my third shot, I'm on the front of the green. So I hit the little ridge right in front there and it just rolled and rolled and rolled. There's Dan's birdie putt. It's a long one. He gets it super close. So I'm laying 3. I have to drain this because it's not in gimme range, but Dan's a good, decent enough putter that he can make that. So the pressure is all on me to make this. Can I do it? Can I tie with my better golfing buddy, Dan? Just trying to clear my head here. So letting Ryan go. Gets it pretty close. Runs it by. He's good. So as me seeing that it had rolled back from my previous shot, I know I have to give it some gusto to get it up and over this ridge. I hit it pretty well. It's working. It's working. And it breaks a lot more left than I thought at the pin. So now all I'm hoping for is, there's my little tap in, hoping that Dan doesn't make this. But it's a pretty straightforward, nice little tap for par. I'm trying to convince the golf gods to bring a gust of wind to move it offline, and he drains it. So I lost to Dan by 1 stroke on this round. Guys, if you've liked this series so far, I plan on doing a couple more golf course videos coming up soon. But please feel free to leave comments of any questions, anything you guys want me to try. I'm pretty open to these things, trying to grow this channel, grow this community. But please like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Tell a friend to come make fun of my golf swing and how bad I'm at chipping. There's Dan doing a celebration. But at the end of the day, I really just want to build a golf community that of high handicap, low handicap, mid handicap. We all go through the same struggles. All right, guys. See you on the next episode. Peace out.